Hi, everybody. Welcome to Purple Goddess Timely Tarot Reading. How are you? We've got a really good card today, and the card is in the suit of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles are about our money, our talents, and it's an earth-based card. So, without further ado, what is this amazing little card in the suit of Pentacles all about today? It is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, what do we have on this card? And where might you resonate with this picture? I know I do, and I'll tell you in a minute. But first of all, we have a character leaning on a shovel or a hoe, looking at a stack of 6 pentacles that they've carefully placed on this pile. Now, soon we are going to be outside digging in the dirt, and so there's sort of an aspect of this that can be kind of literally true, but the figure's kind of sad. They're taking stock. I think the theme of this card is called taking stock. They're taking stock of what they have done. And on the one hand, we could say they're taking stock and they're really exhausted. Look at that face. And they're not sure whether they're going to have the energy to reach down and get this new pentacle and hurl it over here and complete it. That might be one interpretation of the card, that the job isn't quite done, but be patient. You are going to have the energy to complete it. The other meaning of the card I'm going to get to in a moment. But what are we taking stock of right now? I don't know about you, but I'm taking stock every time this year when I do my taxes. My dining room table's covered in receipts. And I have to go through everything and get it all ready for an accountant to kind of make sense of it. But it's really a reckoning or a taking account of all the kind of financial transactions that we had last year. So maybe you're in a similar kind of situation. And it's hard not to get kind of frustrated. It's a lot of work putting it all together, organizing it like this person's done here. These are, representing talents and money. And B, it's a time to kind of really say, well, how did I do last year? The receipts and all the paperwork tell a story. And we can decide that we're going to kind of stay with that story and, dig deep and find that pentacle down there and complete it. And that's fine. Or we can say, all right, here's the reckoning from last year, and maybe going into the new year, into the new tax year anyway, I might like to try and do something different. Now, there's always a hidden clue or secret in the tarot, and here's the one on this card. If you can see carefully, this person's wearing 2 different boots. What an odd thing. We don't usually go out in the garden with 2 different boots, but it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor, in my opinion, about this boot, which is maybe kind of worn out and it's done all the job over here, and contemplating on that. Juxtaposed to that is a new boot. And it could be that the invitation on this card is to wear a new shoe and take a look at this pentacle here, this one that hasn't been touched, as a new challenge, a new idea, or doing something in a way you've never done it before. Now, this is the year of the tiger. And I love the idea of this different shoe. And I want to show you a different shoe that I bought to illustrate the point. Here's my year of the tiger shoe that I bought. This is something I never would have considered before, just like this little pentacle down here. But I am one of the people that this is my year, the year of the tiger. The year I was born is one of the years of the tiger. So I went out and bought myself a new shoe. And with this shoe, I plan to do something totally and completely different this year because, well, it is Year of the Tiger. So I want you to think about where you might want to do that as well, because this card is a real invitation. So we also have a new moon on March the 31st in Aries. And a new moon, the crescent moon, is an opportunity to do some planting of seeds for the next 28-day cycle. It's always a new beginning. So I want you to take stock. Don't be overwhelmed by your taxes. Take stock of where you've been. Kind of evaluate, reconsider something. And don't be afraid to get a new shoe. Happy new moon, and I look forward to being with you next week. Bye for now.